or on YouTube, friends and family. Oh man, generator's running again. And the sun's out today, so there's some irony there. Somebody had a question yesterday about whether I've always lived here and if the house has always been off the grid. And well, I haven't always lived here, but this is the first house I've ever owned. I built for myself, and it was designed and built to be off the grid. I'm off on my way to an energy audit today. It's literally like 3 miles from my house. You know, the irony is whenever I have audits that are like very close by to my house, I always seem to run late, and I am running late now. Anyway, thanks for coming with me on my day, and we'll see you in the car. I was just reviewing some comments from yesterday's vlog, which was the second day of our Harry Potter marathon. And you know what? Yesterday's vlog was boring. And there's a good reason for that. Yesterday was a boring day. I sat around and watched movies most of the day. You know, I have said this on vlogs before, but my technique for doing this vlog is capturing my day as it is. Not my day as I contrive it, not my day as I make up things to do for making this vlog interesting. It's my day, what I do, the good, the bad, the ugly, the exciting, the boring, the fun, the mundane. So you know what, every once in a while there is going to be a day and there is going to be a vlog that's kind of boring to watch. I'd like to apologize for it, but if I were to apologize for that, I would be apologizing for my life. If you need to have an exciting, riveting vlog every day, maybe this isn't the channel for you. If you can put up with an occasional vlog that's boring, with most of them being kind of fun, then, you know, I think you found the right place. If you just like watching my life, regardless of whether it's boring or fun, then thanks for coming back again. I really appreciate it. All right, I'm almost there, so I gotta sign off. This house is so well air sealed, I had to put in my second and third ring so that I could reduce the amount of open air space that there is for measurement to occur through. This is like one of the best houses I've tested with my blower door in recent memory as far as air sealing is concerned. This is in the second story. This is the very south east corner. There is airflow into the wall cavities bypassing wall strapping and the polyethylene vapor barrier on the inside.
"36 cubic feet a minute, wants to be 50. This fan's not pulling enough air."
Can you see down into the eave there? That's where the roof comes down and meets the wall. There's like missing insulation out near the edge there. You know, the insulation was held back in order to leave space for ventilation to occur from the overhang and then up out the ridge vent here. This is just such a classic problem with attic insulation. Everybody holds back the insulation from the eave, which is like the most important place you should have the insulation. I'm going to recommend soffit ventilation is discontinued here and gable end ventilation is installed, and that will just eliminate this problem. I am excited to find that there's cellulose in this attic. When these homeowners built this house, they kind of knew what they were doing. They installed an open cell spray foam in the walls, and they installed cellulose in the attic, and they put foam board around the foundation. All the stuff that I'd recommend. As a result, this house is very well air sealed, probably to the point of being underventilated, but is under insulated here in the attic. Even though it's well air sealed, under insulated. Needs more R value, needs more cellulose, pretty easy to do. I was just thermal imaging the underside of this first floor system. You know, it has an electric radiant mat. That electric radiant mat that is underneath the tile to heat the kitchen floor should have some insulation underneath this floor to make that heat go up and heat the floor as opposed to just heating the basement air. Another recommendation. Oh, you know it's a good audit customer when they feed you lunch. Thank you. Okay, broken record, right? Wicked nice people at that energy audit. I know I say that every time, but it almost always turns out to be true. This time, the woman who hired me, very nice lady, and she has the cutest little 2-year-old daughter that was just so engaging and just fun to be around during the energy audit. She was just so curious and wanted to show me stuff, and that always makes things fun. Kind of breaks up the monotony of energy audit, energy audit, energy audit. The other really good thing about this energy audit is that it's 5 minutes from my house. Now, I'm not trying to pretend to be any kind of a purist with, you know, my vlogs. Oh. If I hadn't started talking, we probably could have gotten closer. There was 4 deer there. Anyway, I'm no purist. Just because my vlogs are boring and they capture my real life as it is, you know, that's just what I do. for those out there that have interesting vlogs every day, those are the ones I watch. You know, I mean, interesting vlogs are there to entertain us and to inspire, you know, all of us on different levels, whether it's creators like myself, whether it's people who want to view, whether it's people who are looking for content. You know, I have to be true to myself. I just don't have the time, the money, or the energy to make my vlogs interesting, or to make interesting things happen to me which I can vlog about, is the more accurate way to say it. That's why I take it as it comes, and some days are boring. You know what? Some days are boring. I've come to learn that. No matter who you are, you know, whether you're me, whether you're you, whether you're Tom Hanks, everybody has boring days, no matter who you are, what you do. Would I like to get to the point where I could actually create scenarios for a vlog every day and then get enough viewers to watch it to actually generate enough revenue to make it worth my while to do it from an income standpoint? I would love that. That would be fun. I mean, that's the dream that all vloggers have, right? That they can sort of goof off and have fun all day doing what they want. You know, that's what goofing off is, right? Having fun at doing what you want to do. And oh, there goes the deer again. And oh, by the way, making money too. All right, now I'm gonna stop talking for like 3 minutes and see if I can sneak up on these animals. I guess the point is there are professional vloggers and there are amateur vloggers. The amateurs are doing it as an avocation. You know, they have a vocation, they have something they do to make money, they have a job, there's something that they do. And then vlogging is something that they are doing also, but it's not the primary thing in their lives. For some, vlogging is the primary thing in their lives. That's what they are. They're professional vloggers. And for others, there are some, you know, like Casey, I think, who is sort of, you know, a professional movie maker anyway. And making a vlog every day is really just sort of second expression for him. You know, there's talking and then there's like making video, right? I think I fall down near the amateur level of things, but I really am enjoying it, you know, and I'm starting to see the fruits of my labor. As some of you may have noticed, I have monetized my videos on YouTube. I did this, I don't know, 10 days ago or something, a couple days before Casey gave me his awesome shout out. And in those 10 days, I have made $11. I think I have to like make a certain minimum before they'll even cut a check, so who knows when it'll be that I'll actually ever even see any money. But you know, I'm an amateur is the point. You know, I make $11, $10 a week doing it, and amateurs do what they do because they want to become better at what they're doing. Another big part of why I do this is just for me, for like digital posterity, memories that last forever. YouTube's worth is almost like incalculable because it contains so much intellectual property from so many people as a kind of public repository that I don't see how it could even go away. It's like an institution that ought not to fail kind of deal. Like, you know, that how the banks used to be like, oh, too big to fail. Well, could also do an energy audit of the building, which might be a pretty economical way for you to learn quite a bit, for just over $400. It's a in-depth evaluation of the whole structure, the air barrier, the thermal barrier, the combustion appliances, the ventilation equipment, the water management, and put together a picture for what absolutely has to be done, what should be done, what could be done, and what might be done to make the building more safe, comfortable, and efficient, and all that jazz. You know, in the final analysis, here's the deal. People who vlog do it for very specific reasons, 3/4 to 80% of which are selfish. And that can be good selfish and bad selfish. And then the other 20% is for the world, right? You know, I mean, it's the art, it's the information, it's the content that you're putting out there that is something that you believe in, that you want to share with people, you know? That's what social media is all about. It's just about sharing something. It might be sharing a story, it might be sharing a skill, it might be sharing information, but it's all about sharing what you know with people. And then if the social media works right, there's a reciprocal, which is kind of cool because I think that's happening now. Anyway, I'll see you in the morning.